Hi, everyone. I am Tuxedo Darian here, and today the Sailor Moon Folkwork is now on Pluto TV. Now, there is some upsides and downsides. One, for those who don't have the Sailor Moon disses, they now have a Folkwork where they can watch all the Sailor Moon stuff. The downside is that it is all in Dawnlandish. But if you understand or speak Dawnlandish, then there should be no hang up. If you don't understand or speak Dawnlandish, then there's always words on the watch. Now, a lot of folks out there would wonder, how did this Sailor Moon folkwork happen? How did it come into being? Well, to be earnest with you, I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it until yesterday. It wasn't like, I don't know. Need be, they probably were talking about it on the interweb, and I just, didn't look around to hear about it. So, as of right now, it's on Pluto TV or Pluto Farseer. And if you're all wondering if you have to buy Pluto, well, Pluto's free. You don't have to buy it. And yes, to my understanding, Pluto does run off of many off many streaming players and reckoners. Now, what shows does the Sailor Moon Folkwork run? Well, it runs all the 5 followings of Sailor Moon. It also runs Sailor Moon Hearst. I would guess it would be only the 3 followings of that. I don't know if that includes the 4th following, which was broken down into 2 films, which was known to Sailor Moon Forever as Sailor Moon Eternal, which is a French borrowed word. English word would be forever. So your guess is good as mine. Now, does that also mean that other Sailor Moon things will be on that folkwork, that Fairway? I don't know. Your guess is good as mine. Now, for Sailor Moon followers, this is a good thing. It does come with one downside, as I told you earlier. If you don't speak or understand Dawnlandish, that's going to be a downside. Yes, they do have words written down so you can read what's going on and what's being said, but that might not be. But not everyone's going to want to, read every single thing that we said to keep up with the show. So that might be a downside. Is the English offshoot going to be on there soon? I don't know. I have no run or lead over that. But as of right now, the Sailor Moon Fairway is on Pluto TV. Is it going to be on other streaming websites? I don't know. I do not know. Your guess is good as mine. How did this all come into being? I don't know either. It may have been something that Toei and Naiko Takiguchi were working on. I don't, to be earnest with you, I didn't don't go on many websites to know, and no one really was said anything about it. And even on YouTube, it didn't come up. No one talked about it. I only knew because someone from Twitter, one of our friends and followers, Omen Boy, put it on Twitter about it. So your guess is good as mine of who heard it first. How long is the Sailor Moon not fair, but fee? How long is the Sailor Moon Fairway going to be around for? I don't know. I don't know how long they're going to do it for. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how long they're going to be doing it for. I know that there are other fairways out there, like one for Rocky and although Rocky films. That one's only going to be around for some time. There is a cutoff to it. As far as the Sailor Moon Fairway goes, I don't know how long Toei's going to have it around for. I don't know how many other Sailor Moon things or shows that they're going to put on it. So your guess is as good as mine. But as of right now, there is a Sailor Moon Fairway, which as right now, if you want to get it, you have to go for Pluto TV to do it. And don't fear, like I said, Pluto or Pluto Farseer is free. You don't have to yield for it. If you already have, you can run it off your Reckoner. You can run it off your streaming player too, if you want to watch it off the Farseer. So yeah, there is a Sailor Moon Fairway right now, who runs all the Sailor Moon stuff, Sailor Moon things. Well, at least the first one, all 5 followings of the first one. I would guess only the 3 followings of the third one. I don't know about the 4th. And the 5th hasn't come out yet, so I don't think that's going to be on there anytime soon. So your guess is good as mine how long the Sailor Moon Fairway is going to be for. Anyway, that's all my thoughts on that. If you like this film, then follow me over here at, Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film we made yesterday over here when Sailor Moon talked about, the hate of Deacon Cloverway's English offshoot of Sailor Moon gets hate. I, Tuxedo Mask or Evening Coat Hide, Darian, and I'll see you later. Bye.